Hello mga kabasketbossing! Welcome to Rise Sports Network, ang bagong tambayan ng Pinoy basketball fan. Isang super team nga ba ang binubuo sa Diliman? Matapos makatikim ng finals noong Season 81, mistulang na-addict na sa success ang University of the Philippines sa UAAP. Sa katunayan nga, after their first finals appearance in 32 years, tuloy-tuloy sa pag-iipon ng recruits at transferees ang Fighting Maroons. And with the UAAP at a standstill due to the COVID-19 pandemic, mukhang next year pa at the earliest magbabalik ang collegiate men's basketball tournament na tunay ngang inaabangan ng Pinoy basketball fans. However, the Fighting Maroons under Coach Bo Perazol are wasting no time. Over the past year, tuloy-tuloy si Perazol at ang kanyang staff sa pag-iipon ng players. Ika nga, if New York is the city that never sleeps, UP's recruitment never sleeps as well. Sa video na ito, silipin natin kung ano nga ba ang tinatayo ng Maroons sa Diliman. At kung ito na nga ba ang makapagbibigay sa ating State U ng first UAAP championship nila since 1986.
Isang important note muna mga basketbossing. Matapos nga maisulat ang kwentong ito ay lumabas ang balita na hindi na ni-renew ng UP si Bo Perazol bilang head coach. Ayon sa report ng Tiebreaker Times, o-offeran ng managerial role ang UP alumnus with the possible title of Basketball Operations Head. Pinabulaanan naman ni Renan Dalisay ng nowhere to go but up ang balitang ito at as of posting time, wala pa tayong confirmation mula mismo sa UP system ukol sa development na ito. Ang nowhere to go but up ay ang alumni group na nakasuporta sa ilan sa varsity teams ng Diliman. Taon-taon ang renewal ng coaching contract sa UP at kasalukuyan nga ring nagluluksa si Perazol sa pagpanaw ng kanyang ina kamakailan lang.
After making it all the way to the championship round in Season 81, UP went all in Season 82. Sa pagdating ng highly touted wing tandem ni Covey Paras at Richie Rivero, hopes were skyrocketing not just in Diliman but siguro sa Baguio, Los Baños, Manila at kung saan-saan pa na may UP sa bansa. After all, kung ang team na wala si Paras at Rivero ay nakaabot sa finals, how much more kung may dagdag na sangkap pa na isang former US NCAA Division I player at one-time UAAP mythical team member. At yun na nga ang nangyari. The Fighting Maroons finished second in the elimination round with a 9-5 record. Coming into the Final Four, merong twice-to-beat advantage ang UP over whoever they will face in the semifinals. Unfortunately, Perazol and company had to face UST in the Final Four. At aside from Ateneo, UST ang tanging team na nakasweep sa UP sa elimination round. And in the semi-finals, it was a similar story as the Tigers swept the Maroons to arrange a finals duel with the three-peat-seeking Blue Eagles. Fast forward to 2021 at wala na nga sa UP si Paras na bumalik sa United States to pursue different opportunities in basketball. Wala na rin sa ngayon ang Gomez-Deliano brothers na nakafocus naman sa kanilang stint with Gilas Pilipinas. Si Will Gozum ay nasa Binild na. Si Noah Webb ay recovering from an injury habang graduate naman o ubos na ang UAAP playing years nila JD Tungkab, Janjan Haboneta, June Manzo, Gerson Prado at JB Mantilla. It's time for a reload. At grabe, sobrang sineryoso ng team na ito ang salitang reload. Unahin na natin ang transferees from UAAP schools na sina CJ Cansino, Bismarck Lina at Joel Kagulangan. Pero bago ang lahat, siguraduhin nakasubscribe ka na sa Rise Sports Network, ang bagong tambayan ng Pinoy basketball fan. Help us na rin by liking the video and turning the notification button on para lagi kang updated sa latest videos natin. Coming from UST ay ang superstar swingman na si Cansino. Once the most promising player sa Espanya, athletic, may slashing ability at may tira sa labas ang 6'2" guard. Maganda rin ang kanyang rebounding instincts at kitang-kita natin na may never say die mentality. Coming off an ACL tear, medyo lumiit ang role ni Cansino in Season 82 for the Tigers. From averaging 12.8 points, 10.3 rebounds and 3.6 assists as the hub of UST's offense noong rookie year niya, bumaba ang numbers niya to 5.9 points, 5.2 rebounds and 1.9 assists in his last season. Still, andun pa rin ang tools that made him not just a UAAP Juniors MVP, but also a UAAP Rookie of the Year sa seniors. Tingin natin malaking role ang kakainin nito ni CJ sa UP, lalo na after the departure of Kobe Paras. Meanwhile, Lina naman is a 6'5" inside operator who was a double-double machine for the UST Tiger Cubs. Dati rin siyang batang Gilas member and posted 16.6 points and 10.9 rebounds in his last season sa juniors. Isa ring blue-chip recruit si Kagulangan who was an NCAA Juniors MVP who played 1 year for LaSalle in college before making the jump to Diliman. A 5'9" point guard who is a proven scorer and was supposed to take over as the Green Archers' primary playmaker after the graduation of Aljon Melesio. From the NCAA naman ay ang 6-foot guard na si Cyril Gonzalez of Mapua. After delivering 9.6 points and 1.4 steals for the Cardinals in his lone NCAA season, napagdesisyonan ni Gonzalez na sumunod sa UP kung saan nga napunta ang ilan sa kanyang high school teammates mula sa Nazareth School of National University. Meanwhile, from Cebu ay si Jancor Cabahog who came out of his comfort zone with the University of the Visayas to try his luck with the Maroons. Si Cabahog ay isang 6'3" forward who led the Green Lancers to the most recent CESAFI title. For Perasol, ang pagdating ni Cabahog ay pagpapatuloy ng presence ng isang Cebuano sa kanyang UP teams following in the footsteps of Paul Desiderio and June Manzo. I think it's just typical of me to have a Cebuano in each of the teams that I handled. Ani nga ni Perasol kay Matthew Lee ng tiebreaker times. Completing the transferees so far ay ang literally biggest off-season acquisition ng UP na si Senegalese big man Malick Diouf from Centro Escolar University. Ayon sa isang article ni Mark Rabago ng Manila Times, hindi na gagamitin ni former MVP Bright Acuete ang kanyang last playing year. Instead, ililipat na ng Maroons ang center responsibility kay Diouf, a 6'11" defense menace na mas matangkad at mas mahaba kay Bright. Sa kanyang NCRIA title run with the Scorpions, nagposte si Diouf ng 16.7 points, 19.5 rebounds, 2.9 blocks, and 2.0 steals. At sa rate ng mga nagdadatingan na foreign student athletes ngayon sa UAAP, tingin natin kayang-kaya niyang ituloy ang kanyang rampage. Maliban sa transferees from the UAAP, NCAA and NCRAA, nakahakot din ng malalakas na fresh high school graduates itong Fighting Maroons. From last year's class ay nakuha nga nila Perasol ang NSNU Bullpups tandem ni Carl Tamayo at Jerry Abadiano. At nitong last month nga lang sumunod na ang huling miyembro ng kanilang Big Three na si Terence Fortea sa Diliman. Si Tamayo ay isa sa most promising big man prospects sa Pilipinas. At 6'8", nauna pa nga naglaro ang Cebuano para sa Gilas Pilipinas sa FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers kesa sa UP. Hinanghasa ngayon bilang isang small forward, tanga ni Tamayo ang size, length, athleticism at shooting both inside and outside. Isang combination na bihira natin makita sa mga batang big men dito sa atin. Sa huling season niya with the Bullpups, nagtala si Tamayo ng 12.6 points and 10.4 rebounds at naiuwi pa nga ang UAAP Finals MVP Award. Ang 5'11" guard naman na si Abadiano ay isa sa mga highly anticipated guards ng kanyang class at his senior year. Nag-deliver ang Ilonggo ng 11.3 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Samantala si Fortea naman ay isang scoring machine na mahilig pumukol from 3-point land. Mismong FIBA 3x3 na nga ang nag-hype sa kanya bilang next Terence Romeo. In his last year with the Bullpups, Fortea averaged 15.0 points, 2.6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. Ang paglipat ng Big 3 ng Bullpups ay nagsimula na nga rin ng bulung-bulungan na ang kanilang high school coach na si Goldwyn Monteverde ay nakapila na bilang next UP coach kung sakaling bitawan na ito ni Perasol. Isa namang sharp-shooting guard na may dugong PBA ang isa sa mga unang high school recruits ng Fighting Maroons. After norming 20.6 points and 4.8 rebounds for LaSalle Green Hills in the NCAA Juniors, nagdesisyon si RC Kalimag na dalhin ang kanyang talent sa Diliman. Pasok din ang 41% ng 3-pointers ng anak ng dating PBA player na si Ricky Kalimag who played for Tanduay Santa Lucia and Powerade. Aakyat naman mula sa UP Integrated School ang kanilang team captain na si Colin Di Maculangan. Although uphill ang battle para makapasok siya sa main lineup, wala tayong duda na di basta-basta aatras ang Junior Maroon na nag-average ng 9 points and 4 rebounds in his last season sa high school. Following the footsteps of former Xavier stars na tumungo naman sa Diliman ay si Miguel Tan. At 6'5", matangkad na wingman ito para sa UAAP level, and although hindi siya maituturing na potential superstar, may role ito sa team ayon na mismo kay Perasol. He impresses me as a very good team player. He can be one of the glue guys of the team in the near future, ani Perasol sa isang interview kay Philip Mattel ng ESPN5. Aside sa local prizes na nakuha ng Maroons, may mga napitas din ito from abroad. Una na nga rito ay ang guard na si Sam Dowd. Although relatively maliit at 5'8", madami ng experience ang Phil-Am playmaker mula sa Seattle. Third college na niya ang UP after makapaglaro for Northern Idaho at sa US NCAA Divisional School, Idaho State. Dowd gives Perasol another option at point guard along with Abadiano and Kagulangan. At ang maganda dito, all three of them bring a different skill set to the table. Idagdag mo pa ang athletic swingman na si Antonio Sebio mula sa Canada. Kita natin sa highlights ng 6'5" forward na mahilig siyang umatake sa basket at dumakdak. May tira din sa labas at mukhang isang aggressive scorer. Shades of Kobe Paras? Siguro, pero let's wait and see. Last addition naman sa super team ng UP ay si scoring guard Alonzo Tan na isa ring Phil-Canadian. Pinakamaliit si Tan sa playmaker core ng Maroons at 5'7". But para sa kanya, ay hindi ito isang hindrance, and Tan even compares his game to former Boston Celtics star Isaiah Thomas. Sa isang podcast, inilarawan ng Calgary, Alberta native kung paano niya nabigay ang comparison. As my game progressed, I watched a lot of Isaiah Thomas. The only difference between me and Isaiah Thomas, he likes to use his body. For me, I use my speed. On paper, masasabi nga natin na UP is building a super team somewhere in Diliman. With a number of former Batang Gilas standouts and even a senior Gilas Pilipinas team member, plus some of the best high school stars and quality reinforcements from abroad, nagamit ng UP ang mahabang break sa UAAP para pahabain ang kanilang title contending window. Imagine, a first five of Jerry Abadiano, CJ Cansino, Richie Rivero, Carl Tamayo and Malick Diouf. Tingin natin talent-wise kayang-kaya makipagsabayan nito with any team in the UAAP, kahit pa ang 3-time defending champion na Ateneo. Dagdag mo pa coming off the bench si Joel Kagulangan, Terence Fortea, RC Kalimag at Antonio Sebio. Matibay na lineup ang pwedeng iparada ng Maroons at any time during games. When the UAAP returns, wala na si Juan, wala na si Kobe, wala na ang core ng UP team that made it to the finals for the first time in 32 years. But what is sure is that team management has laid the foundation for a successful team for years to come. Bright may be gone from Diliman, but boy is the future oh so bright for the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Kayo mga kabasketbossing, bilib ba kayo sa recruitment skills ng grupo ni Perasol? At kung hindi, sino pa naman ang gusto nyong idagdag sa namumuong super team ng UP sa UAAP?